Off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
God, listen to them, listen to them. You can hear the noise, but you don't know what they're saying. It's that loud. I'm sorry, man. I'm shouting you here. I'm sorry.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good punch. Nice job by him to block that jab. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
Here we go, it's round two. Nice counter shot. And he misses with that jab. Fantastic punch. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction times. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Good punch. Nice punch. In these middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And this with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
There's the bell for round three. His jab just got blocked. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with him?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he just missed with that left jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Missed him with that uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... On to the fourth we go. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he just misses with that jab. Why aren't they defending? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
These two are the perfect dance partners. He misses with that jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not...
I'm telling you.
Back into the fray here in round 5. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Blocks that jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? And this is with that jab. Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the jab. He just misses with that big right hand. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second.
On to the 6th round. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good one. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, there's the bell for round 7. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You'd like to see more jabs. Swing and a miss with the jab. These two are the perfect dance partners. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Neither man really defending themselves. And that right jab just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. Round 8, and we're off again. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Jab misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Swing and a miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That seemed like an eternity for them. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He parries that left jab away. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you all. It's round 10. Jab does not score. That punch lands. That one will count. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think them. You just gotta be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice exchange here from both men. Neither man really defending themselves. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That jab doesn't find a home. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Looks absolutely...
Let's start 11. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Got out of the way of that right hook. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just when you think they're gonna have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And it's no secret who has the advantage after that. There's the bell for round 12. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Didn't land that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Can't land the jab there. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.